Hi friends, welcome back to Beccarelli's Books. So this is a follow-on from the last video where I had started to make some bits and pieces to go into the journals that I am making at the moment, which are the two Eclectic journals, which are here. There's one cover. And there's the middle, and there's the other one. So what I've done is I've just been sitting here today making bits to go inside, journal cards and pockets and whatnot. So I thought I'd just jump on. I've just finished sewing on them. So I just thought I'd jump on and show you what I've done, and maybe we'll make another one or two together. So I just used some scrapbooking paper to make this little corner pocket thing. I'll just attach it here and here, and then it can be a tuck spot like that. I like those, they're cute. Then this is scrapbooking paper with some other paper on the back, and just some little die cuts, a little coffee cup and a little leaf stitched around the outside. This is wallpaper. I've just made it into a little pocket. You can either slip in the journal or into like clip on, or pop it into a pocket. This little card is some music paper. It's just stuck on a I think this was actually some junk mail. So to start this process, I got out my big box of tricks, where I just save all manner of things, and this box of scraps and bits and pieces. The small scraps are in the bottom. So I just got those two boxes out, and some kids' book pages and some other bits and bobs over here. And yeah, this is what I've just come up with. These little things. There's that book page, and I've just stitched around it. You can write on it here. Yeah. There's another one. Just onto a piece of... So I tend to have these index cards on my desk, and I use them for notes. But I only use one side, and then I use them for creating things like this, which is cool. And then we've got another one, and I've just used a little bit of graph paper down the side. Groovy, this cool one. I used some of that embossed card there. And then I found a piece of scrapbook paper, and I cut it to size to stick on the back to cover up the words. And this one, another index card piece that I've just used some scrapbook paper and some kids' book page as well. This is another piece of that same junk mail cardboard that I'd cut up. And I just stuck some paper. Oh no, this was actually layered book page, I think. Can't remember. Yeah, layered book page, I think that is. Something to be cute. Lots of bright colours. Another one of those alphabet things, and I've just stuck some fun paper on the bottom of it. Excuse me, there's another book page. I've backed it with that Franken paper and added some flocked scrapbooking paper down the side. Feels really nice. Excuse me, sorry, I sound very croaky. My allergies are terrible today. I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's that one. stitched around. This one, I think I've showed you these ones before, but they're stitched around now. I just think the stitching just finishes them off really nicely. This one I actually left the tag in there and stitched it, so I actually stitched the tag in and I had to rip it out and trim the bottom. I only just caught a tiny bit of it, but silly Billy. So this is what I mean by the messy stitching. I just go back and forth like darning. I think that looks really cool. There's that one all stitched around. There's another one of those little corner pocket things. There's a little one there. I had this piece of parchment paper and this image only went to here and it kind of cut off. So I just stuck a piece of scrapbook paper across the top. Makes it look a bit interesting too. And there's that big one on the index card. So that's where I got to. Plenty of things there to stick in these books, but obviously not enough. So let's keep going. So we just reach into our box of tricks and we find something. This will do. It's a piece of file folder and perfect size. For this I'm going to make a journal card. Now the back of this has got lines on it. I think I'm going to keep that. Why not? That can be the journaling space. I don't want to keep the bottom of the top. I think I want to keep the bottom because we've got this little door here. I don't really want to lose that. So I'm just going to stick this on here at this edge. It's not quite straight, but we can straighten it up afterwards. It's easier to do it when they're all stuck together. So I need to find my glue stick. What have I done with the glue stick? There it is, right in front of my nose. Okay, so just stick that on there like that. And now we decide if we're going to fold this top over, which I think I'm going to, rather than trim it off. I will fold it over so that we've got something else a little bit interesting on the other side. Alright, and then what I would like to do on this side is actually pop something else here, decorative. I'll just use a little bit of glitter glue just to make sure that's all stuck down nicely. So I might actually trim this up before we move on. So I'm going to take this top edge as straight. Alright, that's all trimmed. That looks cool, I really like it. And then on this back part, I've just got this little strip of daisies. I'll just trim that white part off. what I want to put there. I'm not sold. So let's go to our other bin, because that was just on my desk. So we'll go to this bin, and under here, all the way at the bottom, there's all of these strips of different paper. Here's a cute one with the little elephants riding a tricycle. Let's use that, because this is an eclectic journal, so we want it to be weird. The weirder the better, I reckon. I don't go for length there. Not very good. Alright, so then we'll just lay that across there like that. And trim him off. And we've got one little elephant left for another thing. Alright, and there we go. So I will sew around that one as well. And there is a journal card. How easy is that? So they might not be your taste, and that's okay. But I really enjoy making this style of journal. I haven't made one in a while, but I did show one on my channel. But I really just think that they're fun. There's another image. There's another winter themed image. Here's some cool ones. These little cat. See this one here, we could, ooh, maybe this one, the chameleon. Yeah, let's do the chameleon. So if we fold that in half, then we can have the information on one side and the image on the other side. I like that idea. Let's do that. We'll just use that folded edge as our straight line, and then they all become nice and straight as we work our way around. So there is our little folded piece. We'll just give that some glue on the inside. If you wanted to, you could have just left it open like a folder with the cat information on the inside, but this is what I've chosen to do this time. There we go. And then because we've got some space at the bottom, we'll go again with this, with this box of tricks, and we'll find another scrap. How about this one? And I'll just stick a piece of scrapbook paper straight across the bottom, just for some interest. Maybe I want to use that side with the clown. What do you think? I think I like the clown, even though it's sideways, that's okay. There's that one. What else we got? What about that? Yeah. There's some more of that. But we use this one. Put that one across there, do you think? So I hope everyone's well. I'm here today on our Saturday. Oops, I made it too big. Yeah. Nice crafty Saturday. Oh, for goodness sake, girl. Too big again. Yeah, it's probably too small. That will do. Yeah, just a lazy Saturday in the craft room. Having a great time. Didn't have a lot of news actually. Nothing really has been going on. I've just been working this week again. It's my exciting life. And doing all the things in here. I have spent a little bit of time this week putting some things in my Etsy shop. Yep, so that's nearly done. So what I might do with this little leftover, let's see if we can round these corners. I don't think it's going to work. I think it pushes in too far. Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's see. Just grab another piece of this. Try it again. That's better. And then we'll fold that in half. Round those edges off. And there is our little tab. Perfect. Okay, we'll just stick that on there like that, and then we're done. There's our little chameleon card with the information on the back, and I have covered up the name. Oh well, doesn't matter. You could be more careful than me. There's that one. All right. There is a beautiful image of a flower. We need some pockets, so how about we make this into a couple of pockets? It's already been backed with something, so all up it measures about 15, so we'll go with 7.5, about 7.5 centimeters, which is good. It gives us 2 decent sized pockets. And this one, this thing keeps coming apart on me. I'm literally, for this pocket, I am going to attempt to round the corners. Why is this not working for me? I really should buy a new one, shouldn't I? This has been giving me grief for some time. Because there's all bits of paper stuck in there. Alright, take 2 or 3. There we go. Now we're cooking. Alright, so there's a couple of pockets, just as easy as that, and I can even put them on a page together. So just attach them here and here, and then you've got 2 pockets, and I will probably stitch around those as well. But that was really easy with what I just had lying around. Here's another page from a kid's book. Let's use, what do we got? Something a bit different. That's just the cover of a notebook or something. So we'll use this, and I'm going to, I think I want these chickens here. I can leave the, or will I go bang in the middle? What do I want to do? I'll just trim this down a smidge so I can have that rooster for another thing. Yep. Alright. We'll just glue her up. Just stick that down on there, and actually if I pull that up a bit I could use the rooster on the back. Got it in the right place to begin with, and then we'll fold this over. And then we've got the rooster on the back side. Alright, and then we can just trim it. I think I'll use the trimmer. It's just a bit easier today. Okay, so then what do we got? We've got these little tickets. Where are those yellow ones that I had? Here they are. Let's use these. So I think I'll use 2, and I'm going to put one here and one on the back and join them together with the tab. But I want to put something on this side, and I've got lots of different writing lined papers, so I think I'll just take some of this. Or do I like that side better? I think I like that side, but I'll just make it a smidge smaller. and I think I'll pull this up and put it underneath. So all I'm doing really is just decorating junk cardboard pieces with whatever I have to hand. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm not colour matching anything. I'm just looking at what I've got and picking the things that I think look cute. I can continue to decorate these if I choose to, but generally these journals, I just do them quite simple. It also means I can keep the price down a bit because you're not spending so many hours on them, which is how they get a bit expensive to buy, don't they? All right. Just going to put that one there. Actually, I think I might do that at a bit of an angle. Oh, we're going over the chook's face. That's not what we want. Let's move it over to there. And we'll try again. Alrighty. Yeah, that looks cool. So I'll stitch around that as well. So that's where we got to. We've done a couple of pockets, a little journaling card here, this little card here with some information on it, just a decoration, and this little journaling spot here. So they were pretty quick and easy. Once I've sewn around them, I'll add them to my pile of things here to go into these books. And then my next video, I will bring you along while we fill up these two books with all of our fun stuff and put our pockets in and fill the pockets up with all of the fun ephemera. All right, I hope you're having a nice night. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.